Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is a hip opening yoga flow. We'll find some deep hip openers, of course, and a couple standing postures. We'll bring in some twists to invite in some balancing, and we'll finish the practice in Savasana. So have a block that might be helpful in this class, although it's not necessary. I am coming to you from Nosara in Costa Rica, and it is early morning here, which means that the town, this beach town, is starting to wake up. I'm filming this class outdoors, which also means anything goes. So you're gonna hear the sounds of birds, maybe some roosters, some animals around, and you'll also hear some cars driving by. There is a road just down and away across from this jungle to my left. And so use these external sounds as a way to take you deeper into the stillness of your inner sanctuary and get into something comfortable, and let's get this flow started. Let's begin on our backs. Go ahead and lay yourself down. And we can just start with the knees bent, feet wide, and knees fall into touch. Or if you prefer to begin with the legs straight out long, you can do that as well. Arms down by your side, palms up, maybe give your chest a lift and slide the shoulders under. Settling in here, close your eyes. Invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through the nose, fill up. And exhale, let it go through the mouth, release. One more like this, fully inhale. Exhale, let all the air out through the mouth, let it go. Gently close the mouth and start to settle into your breath in and out through the nose. Set the intention to make the breath as smooth and as even as possible. Feeling into your belly rising and falling as you breathe in and as you breathe out. A few more cycles of breath here. Setting up your breath practice so you can anchor into it as we move through our posture practice. Now we're going to bring both knees in towards the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a gentle hug, pulling the knees in. Use your biceps. Feel the compression in the hip flexors. Breathing into your belly. And then we'll keep the interlace around the right leg. Extend the left leg long, flex your feet. Hips stay heavy and level. As you breathe in, create space. As you exhale, you pull that right shin in. And keep that rhythm. Now we'll invite in a simple twist. So your left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh. Guide yourself over to the left. Right arm extends out, palm faces up. Your head could stay center, or you can bring it over to the right for a full twist. Breathing into the abdomen, diaphragmatic breathing. One more cycle of breath here. Slowly come back to center, and then we'll switch. Your left knee is going to pull in. Right leg extends long onto the ground. Flex both feet. Shoulders are relaxed, chin in. Breathing in to create space. When you exhale, the navel pulls in and you draw that left shin in a little closer. So find your rhythm. And then we'll invite in a simple twist to the right. So right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Guide yourself over to the right. Roll onto the right side. Left arm opens up, breathing into the belly. Gentle twist as we open ourselves up. Beautiful release. Bring both knees back in towards the chest. And then you can either just keep your hands on the shins and draw the shins out to the side, so towards each underarm. Or if you'd like, take your hands to your ankles and just hold on here and just let the thighs open up. No right or wrong, just make it feel good. Just a nice gentle opening in the hip flexors, the inner thighs. And then closing the legs once more. Final little hug here. And let's come onto all fours. So you can rock and roll, or you can roll to one side and meet me there. Whatever feels the best for you. And we'll bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide, and we'll just do about 3 cat-cows. Open up the spine. As you inhale, we'll gently release the belly, tilt the pelvis, the chest comes through. As you exhale, push the floor away, nose towards the navel. 2 more times, nice smooth inhale, open, expand. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, push the floor away, dome the upper back, pull the belly in. 1 more inhale. Exhale, cat. Come back to your neutral table, tuck your toes underneath. We're gonna come into downward facing dog. So push down through the palms, lift your belly up and in, and lift the knees. You can find steadiness here, or you can pedal it out if you'd like. Just start to open up the backs of the legs and the spine. So your sit bones are reaching up and back. Chest is reaching towards the tops of the thighs. Wrap the upper arms around and in. Release any excess tension you may be holding around the neck and shoulders. Breathing into the belly. Firm the outer thighs and outer ankles so that the heels drop behind the toes. Steady your gaze on one point, 1 breath at a time. Inhale, come forward to high plank. So heels, hips, shoulders, head in one line. Exhale, lower to your belly, so you can always bring your knees down. Bend your elbows towards the back of the mat. Point your toes. Pubic bone presses down, belly pulls in. Inhale to a baby cobra. So shoulders are back, elbows in, chin in, so you're not lifting the head up. And exhale, lower down. 2 more times. How smooth can you move? Inhale, lift, feel the back body start to enliven. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. This time we're going to stay here. So you don't need to lift super high. You can even just lift a few inches. Shoulders drawing down the back, elbows in. Feel this long line along the spine, back of the neck, breathing into your chest. Nice and smooth with ease. Breathing into the chest. And slowly exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes underneath, push down through the palms, extend the arms, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to bend the knees and look between the hands. Then take as many steps as you need to come to the top of the mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Forward fold. Just pausing here. You can bend the knees as much as you need. So try not to let the shoulders hang in the ears. Try to soften them away. Weight is even throughout all four corners of the feet. Breathing into the belly. Feel the length from the back of the neck. Folding over the hips so the spine is still long. On your next inhale, we're going to halfway lift. So fingertips will come to shins or quads. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, belly pulls in, shoulders back, chin in. You're going to feel your hamstrings support you and glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. So you can bend the knees here. Your arms could circle up or come through center. Reach the arms up. Tailbone lengthens down. Exhale, palms touch right in heart center. One cycle of breath here. Breathe in. And exhale, ground through the feet. Reach the arms up. Breathe in. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, circle the arms around or come through center, slight bend in the knees, fold over the hips. Breath in, halfway lift, inhale. Shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms and just step back to downward facing dog. Steady your eyes again on one point. Push down through the palms, sit bones reach up and back. Now we're going to sweep the right leg up to a three-legged dog. Bend your right knee. Knee becomes the highest point. Now you don't need to open it so much. Even just a little bit. Engage the glutes. Making sure that the arms stay extended. Shoulders stay level towards the front of the mat. Now as you exhale, you're going to step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. The left knee is going to come down. So you can have the toes facing forward here, maybe slightly on the angle if that helps to open up in that right hip flexor. Create space in the right thigh. Inhale, you're going to draw the shoulders back, so you're like leaning back as the sternum and chest comes through. As you exhale, your hips will go back. Extend your right leg, toes toward the face. So your arms are on the inside. We'll do this a couple more times. So breathe in, right knee bends. Hips come forward, open the chest. It's like you're leaning back here. Exhale, extend the right leg, toes toward the face. And again, inhale, open up. And exhale, half split. Just hold here for a couple cycles of breath. Just open up in the hamstrings. You can always keep a little bend in the right knee. If the hamstrings feel really tight, you can always bring your hands on blocks. We won't be here for long. And then re-bend your right knee, shifting the hips forward. You can turn the right toes out if they're not already. Plant the left hand down. Take your right hand to the right thigh, closer to the hip bone so you're not pressing on the knee. And then gently draw that right thigh out without feeling any pain in the lower back. So you can come onto the outer edge of the right foot if you'd like. Chest can open up here, inviting in a gentle twist. Breathing here. Good, and then plant that right foot back down, hands back to center, so your toes are still on the right angle here. Tuck the back toes under, power up your left leg. eyes in front of you. We're going to step forward to Malasana. So your left foot will step to the outside of the left hand. If you have a block handy, you can sit on the block. Always great support. And then you're going to bring the palms to touch. Push the palms into one another to help with the triceps pressing on the inner thighs, help with the opening. Making sure you're not caving in on the inner arches of the feet. You want to protect the knees. So knees track in line with the toes, shoulders down. Nice long spine, deep breaths. The block or a pillow or a bolster really helps to support us here. Finding some space and ease with the breath. And then we'll plant the hands down, lift the hips up, heel toe your feet underneath the hip bones, block aside, halfway lift, breathe in, shoulders back, belly in, chin in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down with your feet to rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, Tadasana, palms face forward, loop the shoulders onto the back, tailbone lengthens down, chest is open. Root down through the feet as you grow tall through the crown of the head. Low belly zips in. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lift up and out of the waist, show your heart. Inhale, extend the arms. As you exhale, either circle around or hands come through center, biceps by the ears. It's a way to strengthen the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. If you'd like to take a flow, you can come forward, high plank to your belly to cobra or even a cat-cow. Anything that's symmetrical, or stay in downward facing dog if you prefer a little more stillness. Stay connected to your breath. Now we're going to sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, knee becomes the highest point. Engage the glutes. Lengthen the arms, shoulders level. Drop that right heel. Breathe. Now we're going to step the left foot through to the outside of the left hand, right knee comes down. And you can always open the left toes out to the left a little bit, make some space in that left thigh. Sink your hips down. It's like you're leaning your upper back a little bit so that the chest comes forward. Breathe in. As you exhale, hips go back, extend your left leg, left toes toward the face. 2 more times. Breathe in, bend your knee, open up. Exhale, hips go back, extend the left leg, toes flex. Inhale, bend the left knee, open up. And exhale, this time we're going to hold, left leg extends, maybe hands on blocks. Try to keep some length in the spine, softening the shoulders. We won't be here for too long, a couple cycles of breath. And then re-bend your left knee. Turn the left toes to the top left corner of your mat, planting your right hand down. Place your left hand to the left thigh, closer to the hip bone, and then gently guide that left thigh open, maybe coming onto the outer edge of the left foot. Softening the shoulders, make space for the chest to open, and making sure there's no pain in the lower back. If there's pain, just ease off. 1 breath at a time. And then we'll slowly come back to center. Keep the toes on the left angle. Tuck your right toes under, power up your back leg, gaze forward, chest is open. You're going to step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Malasana squat. Maybe sit back on your block. Hands could come back to prayer. Chest open. If you'd like to add a twist, right hand to the outside here. Right arm pressing into the inner right leg, and the left arm opens up, twist. So again, making sure all four corners of the feet are rooted so you're not caving in. And then we'll switch sides. So left hand presses into the left inner leg. Right arm opens up. Find the breath. Slowly lower down. This time we're going to bring the palms back to center. You're going to root down with the heels, chest open, and we're going to slowly rise up. So feel the strength of your legs and your hips. Heel toe your feet underneath the hip bones. Tadasana, palms face forward. Moving your block aside. Let's come into tree pose. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. Chest is open, focus your eyes on one point, lift your right heel, and then turn out through your glutes. So the right thigh turns out to the right. When you feel balanced, you can just stay here with the toes on the ground, or right foot to the left calf, or assist to the inner left thigh. So your hip bones are staying facing forward. Maybe your arms grow tall, and then maybe you lift the chest here. Keeping the ribs knitted in, belly pulls in, breathing here. Nice and steady. Now you're welcome to leave your arms up and extended. Take your right foot off of the left leg and then draw your knee to the front. So try not to lean back, grow tall and extend your right heel. Feel that right quad engage. And as you exhale, lower down. Give yourself a moment to just feel and adjust. And we'll go to the other side. So palms touch. Focus your eyes first. Find your focus. And then lift your left heel. Turn out through the left glute. So you're not initiating the turn out through the knee. Finding your breath. And then left foot to the calf. Or maybe to the upper inner right thigh, just not on the actual knee. Press your right foot into your left leg, and left leg into right, growing tall, maybe the arms reach up, chest open, ribs knitted in. And then keeping your arms up, take the left foot off, ankle under the knee, knee forward. Lifting tall, extend through the left heel, breathing in. Exhale, lower down, lower the arms down, Tadasana. Proud open chest, connect with your breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, shoulders back, belly in, chin in, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing, or if you'd like to flow, feel free to flow, or even cat-cow, or stay in downward facing. Now we're just going to step the right foot through between the hands. And then bring your arms on the inside of the right leg, lifting your hips up slightly. We're going to take Skandasana to the back. So heels in, toes out, bend your left knee, extending your right leg. So you want to maintain some integrity in the legs so you're not totally just dumping all your weight in your legs. Right knee faces up towards the sky. And then we're just going to walk the hands over to the right, bend your right knee. And if you'd like, To really test if you're not dumping your weight into your legs, you can bring your hands into prayer, and then we'll go to the other side. Left knee bends. Bend the right knee. And then one more time each side to the left. So either hands stay in prayer or you're walking your hands across the ground for support. Bend the right knee. Hands come down and walk all 10 toes to face the front of the mat once again. We're going to prepare for pigeon. So heel toe your foot all the way to the left. You can draw that heel in as much as you need to. So right knee is to right wrist, right ankle towards the left. Slide the left leg back in space. Hips are right in the center. Inhale, open up your chest. As you exhale, fold, take your pigeon to sleep. So you could use a block underneath the forehead or stack the fists. Settle into your breath. Relax the shoulders, soften the jaw. Use the exhalations as a vehicle for release. Few more cycles of breath. And then we'll slowly prepare to come out of the shape. We're going to tuck the left toes underneath and push down through the palms and step back downward facing. You can always exhale out of the mouth whenever you need to. Just bring some circulation back into the legs. We're going to move to the other side. So the left side pigeon, left knee to left wrist, left ankle towards the right. Slide your right leg back in space. So making sure the hips are in the center. Hands on either side. Take a breath in, open up. As you exhale, taking your pigeon to sleep. You can stack your fists, resting your forehead on the fist or on a block. Noticing here if there's an area or a spot in the body where you may be consciously or unconsciously avoiding. See if you can find the courage to lean into the density or tension or resistance. Couple more cycles of breath. Beautiful. Now we're going to make our way back upright with the chest. You're going to plant the left sit bone down and swing the right leg forward and all the way around, preparing for a seated twist. So right foot plants the outside of the left thigh, making sure both sit bones are rooted and connected. If not, sit up on something or extend the left leg out long. Your right hand's going to come behind you for support. Use it as a kickstand so the spine is really tall. Left arm's going to reach up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to twist to your right, so you can hook the left tricep or just hug the right knee in. And then as you twist to the right here, try not to over twist with the neck and shoulders. You want to initiate the twist from the abdomen. Chin is slightly in, long line throughout the spine. Breathing in and out, into the belly, into the abdomen. And then slowly release, come back to center. And just pause in the center for a moment. Just feel the effects of the twist. And then we'll take it to the other side. So we'll just do a simple switch. Right leg comes on the bottom, left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Both sit bones rooted. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand behind you. Use it as support. Your right arm's going to reach up. Breathe in. As you exhale, twist to your left. Hook the right tricep or hug the left knee in. Growing tall. Head is the last to turn. Each time that you inhale, there's this sense of aliveness and lengthening happening. And each time that you exhale, there's a gentle rinse. Navel pulls back. Invite in grounding. And we'll slowly untwist. Hands onto your shin, just pausing here. Let yourself receive. And let's unravel the legs. We're going to slowly lower ourselves down, so feet planted onto the mat, arms out in front of you, palms face each other. We're going to slowly roll down. So pull the belly in. See if you can get the lower back to touch the mat first. Isolating the spine. Feel the core. Gently work, lowering all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Knees open. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Maybe a gentle lift in the chest. Slide the shoulders under. Closing your eyes here. Just tuning into your breath. Actively letting love flow through the palms of your hands, receiving your breath. And then we'll take the hands and gently close the legs. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a good hug. Acknowledge your efforts. And then on your next exhale, let's release out into Savasana. Take up as much space as you'd like. Let your ankles roll open. Maybe a little wiggle in the hips, again sliding the shoulders under so the chest and the heart is nice and open. Let your palms flip up. Letting go of any effort or control of your breathing. Closing your eyes. Just allow your legs to fully relax. Your hips are nice and open. Stomach is relaxed. Shoulders heavy, arms relaxed. Head is heavy. Let your whole body rest on the ground. This time is here for you to deeply nourish yourself on all levels of your being. Receiving the effects of your practice. Let yourself bathe in your light. In this ultimate state of receivership. Try to stay here for at least a few minutes. Thank you so much for your trust and for sharing your practice with me. From my heart to your heart. Namaste.